So, Coach, if you want to just start about talking about last night's win, it was a big win. The crowd was very loud last night. Just talk me through last night's win.
Yeah, the Ashland faithful has been amazing all season, and it's been really neat to see that they've traveled to Columbus so well, and their support's been so just so helpful. Just to feel surrounded by that sort of support. The game last night, I thought both teams played really hard. I mean, we knew going into the game that Harding, one of their just part of who they are is they fight. They're competitive. They fight. They were down 18 in the regional final and came back and won. And they're just one of those kind of gutsy teams. And I thought our first three quarters were excellent. We played really hard. We made mistakes, but that's the game. It's a game. It's a fluid game, and our effort was really good. We shared the ball well. I thought we pushed really well. We found a way to beat a good team.
We've talked about it before. Basketball is a game of runs, and on Friday, there's going to be a lot of Ashland fans in the crowd. And what is that going to do as far as helping you sustain runs and also helping stop Virginia Union from going on those big runs?
Yeah, I mean, it's a game of momentum, and obviously our fans are helpful in that. But what's more important is how we're playing. That's what's most critical in runs, that we're getting the first rebound, that we're running with conviction, that we're sharing the ball. That's how you go on runs. You find ways to get to the free throw line, the extra possessions, chasing down loose balls, ripping the ball in a crowd. Those are where runs are found, putting together consecutive possessions, and we got to find ways to do that.
Lena Snyder and Andy Doherty have really came to play here in the Elite Eight. They have 98 points combined throughout the first two games so far. What have they been doing well, and then what do you think that they are going to continue to do well on Friday?
Well, they're just really dynamic players. At the end of the game, you can see the box score. They're scoring, they're rebounding, but their versatility on both ends of the court is what I believe really separates them as players. The fact they can play all over the court, offensively and defensively, and they're good passers. And that's really important in what we do offensively. Really proud of them. They've brought their best.
You've talked about it all year. The strength of your team is the team. And last night, Maddie Dakin came off the bench and was able to knock down 4 threes. Talk about her performance and just how big it is to have somebody able to come off the bench that can shoot the ball like she can.
Yeah, the strength of our team is the team, and it has been all season. And I read an editorial about our team, and I think they said it perfectly that when the buzzer sounds, it's a good thing, because here comes the next crew. Here comes the next crew that can pass, shoot, dribble, guard, play with energy. Some teams sub to buy some minutes. We sub to be relentless in what we do. And she was excellent. And she's brought that to our team, been a real spark. And last night, her 4 threes in a row were clearly a turning point in the game.
Throughout the year, you've talked about finding the balance between celebrating the win and then looking forward to the next game. And obviously, last night, a big win. You're going to the national championship game. You're one of 2 teams left in the country. So what was it like last night after the game in the locker room?
We were excited. It was really late. So it was like we were excited. It was late, and we knew that we needed to get our rest and get back. We needed to celebrate it, because it was one of those nights that you got to celebrate the joy that's absolutely saturated in those moments. And then today we'll refocus and get ready for the next game ahead of us, and also see some things from our game last night that we can do better.
Final question for you, Coach. What's the plan for today as far as prepping for Virginia Union?
Well, we got to go over what they do and make sure that we're on the same page with what we need to do. And then we need to, watch film and just have a good idea. But at this time of the year, you get here because teams do what they do, and they do it really well. And we got to make sure we're doing what we do really well.